Hello and welcome to the Unnamed Sports Show here on the Sports Talk Line Network, where we talk sports 24/7, 365. Thank you for joining me here tonight as I break down the Los Angeles Lakers 118-109 loss to the San Antonio Spurs. So it was a huge game by LaMarcus Aldridge, 28 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And basically for the Lakers, they were down early. They were down off some big plays by Demar DeRozan. He came up big in this game. He had 19 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and they took over early and often, and that kind of was the story of the game. And I'm going to cue up some clips of LaMarcus Aldridge here, and you can check out what the San Antonio Spurs were doing to the Lakers tonight.
Whistle for San Antonio, the 15-year veteran from UConn. Mills, guarded by Matthews. That's a good matchup.
And obviously, you can see by that, LaMarcus Aldridge was doing a great job getting into the paint early. He was making it hard for the Los Angeles Lakers to defend them, and the perimeter game was actually on fire all night. And we're going to get to that a little bit later as we go through some of the numbers. But again, I'm going to bring up another clip by LaMarcus Aldridge, which just kind of highlights how dominant he was in the first quarter of the game that just kind of set the tone off for the San Antonio Spurs.
The Lakers first made from downtown. They're 1 for 5. Under 2 minutes to play first quarter. Live from Staples Center, Aldridge.
Obviously, as with any game, the Los Angeles Lakers are never out of things. And if anyone's noticed this season, it almost looks like Los Angeles has their game strategy as their season strategy. Like, we don't really care until the end because we know we're that good. And despite not really shooting well or doing anything else, LeBron James was having a heck of a night. And despite nobody wanting to play defense, the only time it ended up showing up was when LeBron wanted to shoot a three-point shot. So
fire from behind the arc.
Lonnie started all 8 games this year. James trying to answer back, and he does.
The teams went into the half with the San Antonio Spurs up 66-56, up 10 points, and things kind of got a little bit closer in the second half, but it didn't really help Los Angeles Lakers' cause as Marc Gasol committed his 4th foul on LaMarcus Aldridge in 9:41 of the third quarter, as he was able to get a nice bucket and an and one. The teams would kind of going back and forth. Again, like I said, the Lakers would make it really close to end the third quarter going into the fourth. It was 91-89 for San Antonio, but San Antonio just came out with a 12-4 scoring run, going in just over 7 minutes to go in the quarter. It was over for the Los Angeles Lakers after that. You look at the shooting by both teams tonight. The San Antonio Spurs shot 16 for 35 from 3, 45%. And the Lakers, despite LeBron James, great effort, 27 points, 6 rebounds, 12 assists. And he was dropping times really early too. Like, he was one of the only reasons LA was scoring. They only shot 10 of 30 from 3 for 33 points. DeRozan, like I said, he was dishing times and he was being DeRozan, but there was a lot of players for San Antonio that were making shots. Rudy Gay was making shots. Also somebody that was balling out, Patty Mills too, and DeJounte Murray too. He looked good. He was shooting from beyond the arc. So really liked his game tonight. And this was actually the third game we've already seen of the two teams. San Antonio is able to get one back after losing the first game on December 31st, 121-107 to the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on New Year's Day, on January 1st, 109-103. That was a little bit closer. But all these games have been been really exciting. A lot of offense, a lot of offensive potential. You know, we're seeing some great things, especially by, you know, some of the rookies this year. And for Los Angeles, Trenton Horton-Tucker is no exception, and I kind of want to highlight a couple of plays that he had this game.
Battle for that victory. December 30th, they won pretty easily.
So you see that with the high screen roll with KD, really works well in this offense, especially when he has options to throw it out to. And then another big bucket that he ended up getting was another high screen roll with KD that was just almost kind of a snapshot of the first one. So, you know, he ended with 10 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, but just in only 9 minutes, too. And he played a couple minutes in garbage time, too. So he will be an exciting prospect to watch for the Los Angeles Lakers this year. So despite the loss, the Los Angeles Lakers still are at 6-3, and San Antonio moves to 4-4. Make sure to check out all of the full game highlights on the Sports Talkline Network, as they are up right now for your viewing enjoyment. And make sure to tune in for all the great breakdowns on the Sports Talkline Network, where we talk sports 24/7, 365. Make sure, if you haven't already, like the video down at the bottom, hit the subscribe button, and thank you guys for joining me tonight to chat some NBA and get caught up. So thank you very much, and have a great evening.